Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the backpack system that I have been using in the past few years. Tell you the truth, here in Brazil, finding a good and decent backpack, it's not too easy. You can find some, but they will be a little bit expensive. But definitely we cannot find those Alice packs or the Molly backpacks or some other types of military backpacks you guys can get there in the States, or as cheaply as you can get there in the States or in Europe. So right now I'm going to show you the backpacks that I have been using, and I hope you like it. Well guys, this is a Brazilian backpack, the Trilhas Rumos, 75 liters, okay? Montanha in Portuguese. And this is actually a very good civilian backpack which is made in Brazil. So I would say that I don't actually know anything better. Made in Brazil, okay, available for us here for a reasonable price than this Trilhas Rumos backpack. Actually, Trilhas Rumos, it's a Brazilian brand, a Brazilian company that makes camping gear, survival gear, that kind of stuff. And they have been improving their products. They have been in the market for quite a while now. I'm a big fan of Trilhas Rumos. I myself, have always bought a lot of their gear. And this backpack here is a great one. It's let's say it's a little bit too big for me nowadays, because I have some better let's say smaller backpacks, which I prefer. But if I had to go to the bush for an extended period of time, let's say over 5 days, so I might want something big like this, because especially depending on the season, I might have to pack a lot of clothes inside, or some stuff. Then this backpack is good. But tell you the truth, I have retired it myself. I haven't used it, for quite a while now, because I have some better backpacks, some newer ones, and backpacks which fit me better, serve me better, and I'll talk about them too. Okay guys, this backpack is an old Brazilian Army backpack, an old model that we used back in the 80s. As a matter of fact, this backpack here was made in 1980, and it was given to me by an old friend of mine who was in the army at that time, in the Brazilian Army at that time. And what it is a heavy-duty nylon backpack, very simple one. It's pretty much like a sack. It has no outer pockets, no side pockets, no front pockets, nothing. It's just a bag, okay? It's just a heavy bag of nylon. And although it's simple and it has nothing fancy to it, the reason why I like this backpack is because for so long I used this gear in the bush, and being small like this, it made me think really carefully and really well about what kind of gear and what gear I was going to bring with me into the bush, because not having much room in it, I couldn't afford bringing items which were not essential, or items which I wasn't going to need for real. So most of I can actually say that everything that I packed in here was what I really needed at the time. So by using this backpack for so long, I really learned how to carry just the minimum things. Actually, I usually carry the minimum I need to survive, and a few extra comfort items, okay? Items which are not really essential for my survival, but are items that can make my staying in the bush a little bit more comfortable, and as long as it doesn't take much room and it's not really heavy, there's not any reason why I shouldn't carry that kind of stuff. But for the most of it, you guys can see here that it's not a very big one. So for the most of the stuff that you can carry in a backpack like this, you will be packing probably just the essentials. So this backpack here is a type of backpack that I use for, let's say, 2 to 3 days, yeah, probably 2 to 3 days, I would probably use this backpack here, and it should be enough to carry everything that I need for a short period of time. What it has is two straps, reinforced straps, okay, to make it more comfortable, shoulder straps. It has like waistbands, so you can attach it to your waist, but I don't use it as a waistband, a waist strap. What I do is what I did is I moved it backwards like this, and I use it as an extra strap to help me attach gear to it, so I can put like I can use it to hold, for example, a pad, a ground pad, or a blanket, or any other gear that I find necessary to be kept outside, held by the strap like this, and no problems. A little modification that I did to this backpack is I attached this other loop, this nylon loop, heavy duty nylon, like a strap here, because then it gives me something which I can use to help me attach like a pad or more gear outside the backpack. This is one thing that I do. I usually carry some gear outside by using these straps, but it's not much. It's usually a blanket or a ground pad, and the rest of the gear goes inside the backpack. So that's it. This is the Brazilian Army backpack, made in 1980. And this is actually the first military backpack that I ever carried, and I still like it. It's very heavy duty. It's a very heavy duty backpack, very resistant. I've been using it for quite a while now. It's been in the service for a very, very long time, and I do believe it could serve me well for other 15 years at least, because guys, this stuff is bulletproof. Another thing that I did here is I attached this cord, some type of nylon cord, outside, because this backpack has two strap systems to close it like this. And actually, these closing system takes good care of the corners, but the middle of the center of the lid, it's still open sometimes, especially if you're packing a lot inside. So by using these this cord here, okay, passing in these grommets here, by using this cord, I can actually, attach the tips of it to this lower loop here, and make sure that the whole lid of the backpack is covering the front, so there won't be no gaps in between the two sides of the backpack, exposing the internal part of my backpack. So by using this strap here, I can make sure that no items that are packed inside will be exposed, and I won't have the risk. I won't run the risk of losing gear, which sucks. Okay, this is the backpack that my friend Rob from Ohio brought me like 2 years ago when he paid us a visit down here in Brazil. This is a very nice backpack, okay? It's not a big backpack, as you can see there. It's a small one, and this is very good for not very long periods in the bush, like 1 day, maybe a 2-day trip. If you're just scouting an area and you're not actually, spending much time there, this backpack is actually ideal for that kind of trip. Why? Because, it's not so big, so you can actually just carry the essential items that you really need to survive. Well, as you can see, it's a wooodland backpack. The material is some type of heavy fabric. It looks like twill, polyester and cotton, but this is heavier than the BDU fabric. So, I can, easily say that it's very resistant. This backpack, differently from the previous one that I have showed, the Brazilian one, this one here has side pockets, okay, cargo pockets here, and it also has another internal front pocket that goes in here, as you can probably see. I'll show it later. But the advantage of having side pockets like this is because I can sometimes, pack here some toilet paper, some first aid kit, or sometimes water bottles. You can actually carry 2 water bottles on each side, okay, in each of these pockets, and this is excellent for that kind of stuff. As for the strapping system that attaches the lid to the backpack, it's really cool and very simple. It's just a simple metal ring and a nylon strap. But because the nylon they use here is so heavy, you don't actually have to do any fancy stuff. When I first saw this backpack, I thought, I might have problems with the strapping system because it's not long enough. But I'll tell you what, even when this backpack is packed with the stuff and I don't have much strap left to attach it, just a simple loop, a simple turn like this is enough to keep this thing closed. Why? Because the nylon they use here is very heavy, very hard, and once you fold it, it won't unfold, it won't come loose. So no problems if you don't have much strap left, as long as you have enough to take a simple turn into the metal ring like this. It is enough to close this backpack. And it is an American backpack. I don't know if it is military issue. You guys might be able to tell me if you have seen this backpack being used by the military, or if it is just a civilian version that looks like a military one. But even if it is just a civilian version, it is a very good one, okay? You can actually control the length of the strap on it, the shoulder strap, by adjusting it here, okay? And this makes it an excellent little backpack for, you know, like a 1-day hike, a 2-day hike in the bush. This is actually what I carry when I'm not bringing a lot of gear with me. Okay? Guys, you might have seen me carrying this backpack before on some of my videos. And I am pretty sure that a lot of you guys know which one it is. This is the Alice backpack, medium size. Well, there's not much I can tell you about this backpack that you already don't know. I can pretty much pack everything here for an extended period of time, and it's fine. Okay, there's enough room for me to carry my shelter system, my first aid system, clothes, food, everything. I know that you guys in the States, the military, have, you know, been using the Molly type of gear, the Molly type of backpacks now, which seem to be cool, seem to be good. They surely have their advantages, but you know, considering the history behind the Alices and the use and how well they have served the military forces, the U.S. military forces and other international forces too, and my own experiences carrying that backpack in the field, I definitely choose it as the best piece of gear that I have ever had. This is the best backpack that I've ever had. One thing though, this is actually the only modification that I've done to this backpack, and you'll be able to see it here, is because it didn't have like a strap or anything that I could use to carry, to lift the Alice, the backpack like this. So all I did was, using the macrame knot, I made this strap, and I attached the strap to the metal rings on the back of the backpack where the back straps are attached to. So I also attached this paracord 550 OD strap, OD green strap, to give me, you know, like a hand strap, something that I like, a loop, something that I can carry, that I can grab on and hold on, for example, when I'm carrying the backpack like this. Okay, and if for any reason I want to do something that can help me hold the backpack like this, or sometimes I just want to grab the backpack, and that makes it much easier to have like a strap or a loop here where you can just get a hold on to and grab it by and pull it up. So it should make it easier than if you just, you know, try to grab some of the shoulder straps and then it will come unbalanced. I mean, it might not make much of a big difference for some people, but I found it better and I like it better like this. This is actually the only modification I think this backpack needs. but anybody can do it. It's very simple. Like I said, just attach a strap here and it should be fine. So one thing about this backpack, it was given to me as a donation by our good friends from the American Forum Bushcraft USA. So guys, thank you so much. I really love this piece of gear that you guys sent me. I've been carrying it now for almost a year, and I can, say that the majority of time I've been to the bush in this past year, I was using this backpack, and I'll keep using, in the bush for, like a longer period of time, like from 3 days on. This is actually the type of gear that I carry with me, or when I'm training my guys in the bush, my students in the bush, either here in Minas Gerais where I live, or in Rio, or anywhere else where I go to. This is the backpack that I carry. This is what I take with me, and I love it. So thank you so much, guys. Bushcraft USA, you guys rule. This is a great forum for you people out there who don't know that forum. You can download a lot of great stuff, a lot of great information. I think it definitely pays off paying them a visit. They are great people, very simple people, very humble people who are willing to share some of their experiences, what they've been learning, and I am glad to be part of that forum too. So for you guys from Bushcraft USA, my thank you from the bottom of my heart, and to you guys, my friends out there, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys appreciated this backpack system that I carry. If you've got any comments, anything that you want to say, please feel free to do so. This was Juliano Toniolo from Brazil, and I'll see you in the bonus.